Put it so much work, this shit is hard as overtime. Shopping party tags, and one for time, you know you been it. Spin that nigga block, street my tellers, we gon' get it. I done did the year, Chanel, okay, we Gucci locked in. I ain't got no list.
Yep, it's your boy Duke562, the East Side 5-star, man. Shout out Barbie at Wise.
He clean.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again, but you know, add my name in the song.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You ready for this?
Ready.
All right, hey, you know what the deal is. I'm your girl Barbie Velvet, and White Skull Podcast Radio is here for an exclusive. Baby, go on and let the people know what your name is.
It's the East Side 5-star Duke562 from Long Beach, California, man. We happy to be here in this motherfucker.
All right, and big shout out to my boy Damo. You feel me? I've known Damo since the 4th grade.
I mean, he told me.
Yeah, you feel me?
Back.
Like, we go way back to uniform shirts and him telling me that I was going to be a grown woman successful in a house full of cats.
That's what he told me on the phone.
Yeah, yeah, he always had good jokes for me.
Okay.
But you know, it was good to have you know what I'm saying, one of the toughest dudes on campus be your friend. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
He protected.
Yeah, he was protected because he could laugh from way over there and people like, you feel me? So yeah, shout out to Damo. You feel me? So let's get into this.
Okay.
Did you choose music or did music choose you?
Chose me at a young age.
And in what way?
My mama is a singer and my dad is a producer. And they used to produce with LT Hutton.
Oh, you remind me of somebody I know. Okay.
Yeah.
And what made you say that it was going to choose you though?
Football. If I'm being honest, I was playing football for a while. Kind of had a lot of mishaps and I was doing too much with it. And then,
when you say mishaps, what do you mean?
You know, failure.
Go on and tell them. Go on and talk to these kids. There's a lot of kids that watch my show.
Failure for real. You know what I'm saying? You go through a lot with the politics of, you know, especially being a black quarterback. You're supposed to be the CEO of the business, you know, the program, and misidentifying things at an early age, not asking for help because you come from a background where you got to learn shit. It's you just taking it on the chin. But
yeah, you ain't lying about that.
You should have reached out, you feel me, and just really got some help and asked for it earlier. I probably would have been further along, but
I can agree with that. I was one of the, Damo can tell you, I was one of the best little boys out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you was playing?
Yeah, I used to play. I played varsity every sport. You feel me?
And football too?
Well, no, not football. Ain't nobody finna hit me. But no, but you know, as far as in other sports, I definitely was really good at anything competitive. But I think that a lot of people, I've had a lot of time to tell teachers this is not the curriculum that needs to change. This is support of social things that students go through every day that before they even get to school and when they get home, that makes it hard for them to excel. So you was an athlete. We could tell you was out here like an oak tree. So you was playing football and then now you decided that you was gonna do music. What did that look like in your life where you said I'm gonna choose sports? Because it's hard when you choose something else besides sports. So what did that look like?
Man, it was kind of like, it was hard to venture from because I think you got an attachment to it. And then your people, well, my people I should say, I'm the golden child in my family, so football has been the focal point for a long time.
Yeah, because they don't see wealth when you think of music. So when you say football player and you tell your family I'm gonna do music, how did that transition?
Yeah. Well, my parents, the transition was easy for them. They like, shit, we was waiting on you. But the outside, my cousins, they like, damn, nigga, like.
They like, you gonna be a janitor?
They like, we rapping? Yeah, they like.
Music is like a janitor.
That's exactly. They like rapping. They like, nigga, let me hear something. You know, so I start pressing play on them. Then they changed a little bit.
Yeah, you was able to show people that that's what you're gonna do. Yeah. What did it look like when you decided to pick a name? Was that your first name, or you know everybody got a little Pookie and Ray Ray name first?
Yeah,
that was the first name you went with?
I was really gonna go by my original name, but my grandpa.
What was that?
Cayman. Just my birthday.
Oh, you usually gonna come up with the government?
Yeah, just straight government.
Okay.
No government, just you feel me?
That would have made it easy for Facebook and Instagram.
On me.
You know what I'm saying?
On me. That's why I said that.
What did it change?
One of my cousins told me a story about my grandfather, how he considered himself royalty. So he was the king. My pops was the prince. So I decided to name myself the Duke.
Okay. Well, something I like that. Like people got something with their name to go again. So what did you say? I'm gonna choose this as a serious business and take it serious. When did it get serious?
Really, Damo was the one. You know,
Damo always the one trying to be the serious one.
Yeah. Nah, he brought me into the lab one time and. You know, he heard me freestyling. He was like, "Bro, you got this shit." Like,
take me back though. How did you meet Damo?
I played for Damo in high school. He was.
You wasn't in the 4th grade. You wasn't shooting in the gym with us.
I wasn't there.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't there. But he was. I played for him at LA High.
Okay.
I was 14 to 15. Met him. He was coaching me for a while, and I seen what he was doing with another client of his when I was in college. I'm like, damn, I got to tap in with bro if I want to rap. He finally, when I got back home, he like tap in with me. So. He really put me on to the music. Took me to my first studio. I'd never been in a studio ever in life. I'm like, nigga, this is crazy.
It was at the moment that you said, I'm going to take this serious and put some real business behind this. Since I got people willing to invest their time and effort into me. Because y'all got a solid team. So what did you decide that day at the studio? Or did you, when you came to the studio, to decide to rock with that team? Go and shout the team out.
world domination. You know what I'm saying? My boy Noise, Damo, Bug, the whole Convoy family. They're my boys too. You feel my family? They built me up with rapping. So yeah, really after the session, when you ever hear yourself and you kind of like, nah, this might be some shit. That's how it really happened. I'm like, I might.
And you like, and them boys ain't playing. I ain't gonna lie, they can pay for dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They can pick up the check.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I was a young nigga too, so I'm like, man, how much this cost? He like 800. I'm like, you got it.
Yeah. They you know what I'm saying? When they first say they gonna invest and do that thing, you gotta take it serious.
No, for
you feel me? What has kept you in this relationship with music? Because it ain't easy. It ain't always rewarding right off the bat. What keeps you serious?
I think just seeing it all. When I was young, you know, you be in the studio with the likes of, you know, a T.I. or an Omarion, and you get to watch them record. You get to watch my mom write for Monica and watch these people propel themselves. So you be around the industry as a young kid. I was a baby at that time, but to watch them, I fell in love with it. So I understand it a little differently. That's why even when I share it with my peers, and they be like, no, this shit hard. I could just talk about anything. I don't really see it the same way. I think I kind of...
How do you see it? Because creativity is dead.
Right. I think it's like, I think you could really exalt a lot of yourself through the art. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of niggas is scared to be vulnerable. They're scared to show it's so many avenues to creativity. I feel like I like fashion. I like the actual art itself, like the Basquiat's and things of that nature. So if I can put that and place that into the music and make it seem a level of conscious with a level of street and a level of comedy, I'll do all those shits. And you can really make it in music if you really want to, but niggas be scared to finally put themselves out there. And I ain't one of them niggas. I'm going to give you the full scope.
The wide scope, you know what I'm saying? That's what we said, you know what I'm saying? That's what we call it here, you know, living life on the wide scope, you feel me? So when you got your team, you doing your music, you putting your serious business behind it. Yeah. Has there ever been something through this process that made you second guess doing music? Have you had your second guess moment? I feel like everybody, everybody had a moment they wouldn't just quit this. Have you ever had this moment where you say, you know what, I'm done with this, I want to do this?
You know what it was? I was juggling. I would make music, done more sit-up shows, it'd go, its trajectory would go up, but I'm also training for ball at the same time.
So you still playing football? I
was at the time, but and then, you know, they start calling, they like, hey bro, we got a scholarship for you. I tell Damo, we putting that shit down. But while I'm there, I ain't making no music. I'm in fucking buttfuck Montana. Ain't nothing out there but fucking deers and pickup trucks. So you can't, it's no access to no studio. I gotta rap on the phone. I'm like, damn, nigga, this shit getting tough. So coming back home, I'm damn near thinking about staying every time, because I don't even want to go back to fucking Montana. Like,
well, see, the thing is that once you're done with something, it's different when you put them two powerhouses together.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Because when you can reach your own contract, it's different.
Real shit.
Because some of these people, I know.
No, for real.
Some of these people ain't reading their own contract.
At all.
You know what I'm saying?
At all.
So, you know, you have the opportunity. So you still playing football right now?
No, I just got my degree and finished.
So you finally done. Congratulations.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
I'm 6 classes away and I don't know when I'm ever going back. So he graduated for the both of us, ladies and gentlemen. You feel me? So congratulations. You feel me? But you know what? I think people like Damo and a lot of people, they show you that, you know, you can do what you're good at, but at the same time, do what you have to do to make sure that you have something to fall back on.
Right. I think that's why I honor him the way that I do, because he respected it. He understood, like, my pursuit first was sports. And he never was in the way of it. He like, nigga, if that's what you want to go do.
I mean, because he'll start right now for Crenshaw High School if they
Real
do.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that. So at least you're done. So now are you all in, fully on music?
Fully in music.
Fully on music. So what's coming up next? I just seen you dropped some stuff. So let the people know what you got going on.
Man, I just dropped Reese Cup. That's like an ode to my city, where my dad is from, the specific area in the East Side.
Okay.
I just
paying homage to Pops.
Yeah, paying homage to Pops and one of his homeboys. And I just dropped some shit called Adorable, a video that I filmed with one of the homegirls, Jess. She films for the Dodgers. She's doing amazing things. And just 2 a.m. just recently dropped my single, but I'm finna do a whole revamp, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, a whole revamp. Yeah. What, you gonna try to hit him with the EP or something?
Yeah, I really just, you know, I think you start off, everybody with your artistry, you kind of trying to find avenues, who you most alike, and you try to find production that sounds like the most popular thing until you really find yourself. And I think I finally found it, so I think I want to do a whole revamp, really clean.
Revamp and focus on that. I mean, we got all these people that's choosing these rap beefs and all that. Who you got on these freestyles? Don't take it personally. You Kendrick, J. Cole.
Kendrick. Before we say anything else, it's Kendrick. I'm West Coast. Before
they sound like somebody else I know around here. Okay, the jury is out, people. Okay, everybody's picked Kendrick.
We not playing.
So, how do you feel about it?
Shit, I
feel like. Do you feel like it was just a hoax, or because I mean they apologized so quick it was almost like a junior high fight?
I feel like if you're a J. Cole fan, you understand that that's a nigga that was gonna do that anyway.
Yeah.
He's never really, as much as he's a shit talking, he's a purist, he's a lyricist. He not really, he ain't a nigga that's gonna come to war.
Yeah.
Now Kendrick is a nigga that's gonna do that. So that's why him and Drake been doing this for a while. That whole BET cipher from years ago is about Drake. He took a sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Yeah. Niggas going to sleep. So you just not responding. Yeah. You gotta catch it.
I don't know. I just be feeling like people just be coming out of nowhere with these freestyles and stuff. But you know what I mean? Yeah. How do you look at it? Look at it like right now we live in this era of everybody clout chasing. Yeah. How do you just decipher what you want to do on the internet or not? Like, you know, because it comes to this top point where you gotta either choose whether you're going to be part of the mission or part of the bullshit or not. Right. How do you decipher what you put on the internet, what you engage in?
Shit. First of all, my mama was on my ass about anything from Facebook. I had Facebook 11. Anything that get typed on there, automatically I getting phone calls. You bullshit, delete that.
Then y'all boys with them tough mamas ain't no joke.
She wasn't having that. None of that. If I'm talking to a girl, she done ran through my Facebook messages. Yeah, you thirsty, nigga. That's not how that worked. Okay. Yeah. So I had to change and alter my whole movement. Like, I'm a young nigga. I just, okay, let me restart.
I mean, you as an independent artist, you start and you got your team behind you. How do you decipher what you pay for and what you don't? Because a lot of y'all artists is like, I need to be paid right now. I'm not chewing this bubble gum for free. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So how do you decide what you have to pay for when at this level of your artistry?
I think you gotta honor where you at. If you ain't built enough to really start charging people, you shouldn't be in that realm. I feel like I'm not. I ain't built enough. You know, anybody that's granting me access to their platform is a blessing to me. So I'm not really in the space of charging nobody right now, and I understand that. Until I build my name up to a certain point, we ain't really asking for no tickets. You know?
Have you gone through some outrageous things with these ladies? I mean, y'all men got it hard, especially as these rappers. What's the most outrageous thing? I mean, because when y'all got a power behind you, right. I know how to go, you know. Yeah. Come on, my friend. You know what I'm saying? No, I know what's up. So, sorry, friend. You know, Don was a great guy, but you know, I know y'all be going through some shit. Yeah. How do you decipher like women thinking like, you know, you got the team behind you, you rapping? Yeah. What's the most outrageous thing you've gone through with ladies? I told people today I want to find out who the Diddy of podcasting is. Yeah. So if y'all know who the Diddy of podcasting is, let me know. You feel me? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Because this niggas out here with the crazy shit. And I told myself,
niggas is going shopping. They going on a full spree.
Yeah, because I told myself, they like, I seen that video going around where the dude was walking up to people asking people like, hey, you want to go to a party? Did he taking people shopping? No. I said to myself, they gonna know you alive if you tell the Barbie taking you shopping. My budget ain't that big. I'm not taking you shopping. Only way we going shopping is with EBT. You feel me? Hello.
EBT work too.
Okay, so you doing your rap thing. You feel me? If you could do a collaboration with anybody, who would it be?
Right now,
dead or alive, and it gotta be a male and a female. Don't just come with that nigga shit. I mean, okay. Male not stuff. Working on my vocabulary.
Dead or alive. For the males first, if I could go and take it back, I would go Nip. Yeah. I would definitely go Nip. And then for the females, I go Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown, okay. Foxy Brown.
Or Tim's.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that vibe. Yeah. I can see that vibe. You feel me? I probably myself will go with the Foxy Brown one just because it'd be like, because ever since they said she went blind, I know that would be like hella like for people to see her again. You feel me? If it's true or not, shout out to Foxy Brown. She was. I used to love Foxy Brown back then. People to give. I feel like it was some colorism with that because people was not giving her shine. You feel me? You as a male, being in this industry, you feel me? What do you feel is the future for hip hop?
I feel like niggas got to start being themselves. That's the first thing. If we wanted to change and we wanted the trajectory to go upward, I feel like the future is definitely going to be more the youth, but the youth got to come with a certain sound, and it can't just be because it's new we appreciate it. It got to be actually a quality. I feel like a lot of that shit going to burn out. Yeah. The labels is going to burn that shit out. You feel me? Niggas going to crash and burn. So I feel like niggas like myself, niggas like Kalen, a lot of other niggas that's really got a certain purity.
Shout out to Kalen.
We got longevity.
And Wally though. Don't forget Wally, because you know that's my boy. And Jakai. Jakai
Cole.
Jakai Cole.
Ready for war.
They give God the glory.
Yeah, come on now.
You say, but I still got that strapped on. Still got these rocks on. I'm still in this shooting these op stuff.
Real shit.
I just listened to the song before I got here, so I'm jiving that. So when you think about hip hop and people being themselves, you feel me? Yeah. How or what are people gonna take away from your music that's gonna be different from everybody else? Because every 30 seconds, somebody decides they want to be a rapper. 1,000, 3,000, another rapper has been born.
Exactly.
So, what's gonna make you be different than all the rest of these rappers?
Transcending the culture. First through identifying ownership, and not just through the street essence where you got to sell drugs to get your name up, but first identifying how you can break the label. So having merchandise to identify with the fashion world, and if you buy a hoodie from me, it's a count as an album sale. So we identify and breaking the algorithm through doing that. So if you fucking with me, you fucking with transcending the culture and pushing the culture.
So make sure you speak a little louder so they can hear this, because people need to get pen and paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you create merchandise, and not just regular merchandise that you slapping on your face on there, creating logos, but I've taught myself Photoshop and identifying logos that transcend culture through whether it be pop culture or black history, all of those things, and slapping them on shirts and putting clever shit. So everything that's going to drop with my merchandise is going to be aligned with what I'm dropping. So if it's an EP and it's a title, it's all surrounded, the logos and the photos.
Okay, so you're going to put some thought into yours and put it out there and put it out there, you feel me? But as far as the music, what is going to decipher you? I know you're going to have a different marketing scheme. I know you got a different push behind you. But when people press play on your music, what is going to be different from what you're talking about than the rest of everyone else?
It ain't going to never be like, I'm just in here. It's not, you going to always feel exactly when I'm having fun. You're going to feel the passion. You're going to feel like when I'm in love. You're going to feel like when I'm hurting. Everything is going to be authentic. It's always going to be my authentic self. Even if I'm fucking up in the song, I'm going to leave it in there on purpose, because that's the type of feel that I want to give you. Like, you're going to feel like I'm performing.
Niggas know me, niggas know.
Right. Type shit. That's it. So I feel like you're going to get a level of consciousness. You're going to be able to pull from me. You're going to understand I'm a nigga that read. I'm a nigga that's creating balance, that want to build a family outside of this. Not just want to rap and ball on niggas and stun on you. I want to show you a way to do it the right way. So if you're going to fuck with my music, you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that essence. Like, okay, this is a nigga that's creating legacy. And he really understand that.
Okay, who you grew up listening to? You from Long Beach, Long Beach is. Shout out to Cammy Johnson, shout out to Monster Yo, you know what I'm talking about, and all the Long Beach legends and all that. Who you grew up listening to?
You know,
because you ain't from LA, you from Long Beach. Long Beach got their own flow.
I'm an East. I like a lot of the East Coast shit. So I was a Big Hov fan first.
Okay.
Big Hov fan, Big Nas, Beans, shit, and then you go into like when it came to singing, I was a Brandy fan first.
Brandy fan, okay, now Brandy. Look now. That's how I know you from Long Beach.
Come on now.
Hold on now, pause for a second. Pause on that, baby. It's Monica up in here. So we had to take a quick break because you have been dropped on your head. Now I love Brandy. I actually had the privilege of really growing up with her and knowing her growing up in the Valley. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
I love Brandy, but I like Monica.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Because like Monica made you like make sure when you press fire you tell the nigga like, I love you, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
Brandy, I love Brandy, but you know what it make? I don't know. I don't want to say why.
Then now go ahead.
I feel like Brandy is like Brandy don't give enough to her fans.
I feel that.
You feel me? When I used to see Brandy out, sometimes I remember her telling people that she didn't want to sign their thing. She didn't want to talk to them. You know. Yeah. People forget that the privilege and the honor that you have to be who you are is because of the people that like you and support you.
Always.
You can be rich as hell, but people do not have to be receptive to who you are. Right. You feel me? So I feel like when you have fans and people there's people, I don't care if they important, I don't care how many fans they have. If people wanna invite me out, have interviews, have conversations with me, it does not matter. Right. You know what I'm saying? I talk to the most famous person or the regular person, and I have more fun with the regular person. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people just don't humble themselves enough. You feel me? So, have you had that moment in this industry where you met one of your favorite people and they had, because you be around a lot of people that know a lot of people. Yeah. So have you had the one of encounters with somebody that you thought was super cool that you knew, and then when you saw him, it was just like, oh shit. Shout out to Rod Wave.
Oh, he did that to you. He did. That's crazy. Rod
Wave is not as nice as people think. So who's you met that thought that wasn't as nice?
Yeah, I ain't had that experience yet.
You haven't had the experience yet?
I'm grateful to say that too. I know a lot of niggas it's Hollywood though.
Yeah, it's Hollywood stuff.
For sure.
Because now that you in it, it's like people can see like the competition now. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I felt that.
So I was leading into that because I know you had to feel that. You feel me? So do you feel like now that now that you're taking business serious, do you see how business has turned into a competitiveness? Because you get to that point in this industry where it's fun, it's business, but now you're in competition.
Definitely.
So now that you're in the competition game, what that's like?
You can feel the vibes in niggas studios, how they talking about you, or even how they like to play with the girls and stuff. If you mess with a girl, they like to go You know, they try to up rank. I'm like, nigga, I wasn't even, you know. But I see how you come and you trying to really make a statement. It's not even that with me though, bro. I'm focused on something else. We rapping. Can you get in this booth and do what I'm doing? You can't. And you probably can't sing either. So it's gonna be like, I got you in whatever realm you want to take it there.
Nah, that's true. I need some advice because I haven't really been that good. How do you deal with people that don't have great music that might want to do music with you? What do you do?
You tell them no. That's how you get niggas up out of here fast. This is what we need to start doing. I'm not gonna lie. That's what you need to start doing.
I thought I was the only one.
No, that's the purity of this shit. You can't. We gotta keep.
Because people say that I need to like soften my punch a little bit. But I just feel like if you gotta be honest. So what do you do? So you somebody come in there like, you know, Dalmatian Puppies want to do a song with you. What you doing? You gonna do it?
No.
No. But how do you decipher that? Like, because a lot of the people that ain't good in this industry are the one that's winning. They're the one that got the bag.
Yeah.
So how do you decide where you got somebody that's up here, they with 1 million followers, they got the label behind them, they, you know what I'm saying, and he come in the studio, he you know what I'm saying, he wants you to do, you know, a Sexy Red track, you know what I'm saying, he got that type of vibe. Like, how do you decipher doing music with someone and they're the ones famous and they're the one that got the bag?
I think it depends on the quality too. Like, you know what I'm saying, if it's something that I can hear myself on, I'll do it with you. But a lot of niggas, they come in with whatever, and I'm gonna tell you no, and I'm gonna tell you firmly no, like a man. I think you gotta respect that. If you getting your feelings about it, that's on you. You gotta take that back with God. Talk to him.
Man, you weren't the first people on my platform to say that. Most people say, "Oh, I'ma just do it with him because you know I'ma make it high, and you know I gotta use my stepping stone." I just feel like it's quality over quantity
every time.
I can't. I mean, I be having people with millions of followers want to come on my show and talk about people, and I be like, you can't come on my show and talk about stuff if you ain't got your own story. Sorry, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Shout out to Mozzie. Shout out to Compton Minutes. We're here at the Lit Recording Studios in North Hollywood. You feel me? You guys make sure y'all book. They got all kind of grade A studio here, a couple of rooms and all that, so y'all make sure y'all pop in. I'm gonna be doing a media day here, so y'all make sure you pop out.
I will.
You missed the last media day. But it's cool though because Damo had forgot to tell you.
To say that's the management.
Yeah, management. Word to management. But yeah, Freeway Ricky's dispensary. We going up for 420. You gotta make sure you come pay the legends some love, and y'all make sure y'all come out to Sun Valley to Freeway Ricky's dispensary at 9074 DeGarmo. I am the new event coordinator. That's what they say. Waiting on my desk and all that, but you know what I'm saying. We gonna wait to talk about that. You feel me? So, what is the future? What do you want out of this industry? What do you want to be able to sit back and say, you know what? It was worth the struggle. What do you want from this?
Man, truthfully, to be able to take care of my people the right way, buy back the land that my grandmother has in Africa. I mean, not Africa, excuse me, in South Carolina.
That's close.
Yeah, build on that, and just so when my people have and need a place to stay, they can always call on me. And then I would say the second thing is to really build and be a curator within the industry. Identify myself where bigger than Jay-Z. Niggas always be talking about Jay-Z, the platform. I think, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I don't know about now.
Bigger one, you know
I don't know about now.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot going on.
I don't know. It's a lot of shit going on right now.
Yeah.
I think I might got next now. I want that seat though.
No,
I want that seat back. You know.
Yeah.
The hip hop mogul seat is open now. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all tired of people dancing in y'all videos. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Come to death row.
Right, no, for real. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want where 50 and them at. You know, be that type of creative. You know?
Yeah, like me, I want to be like Spike Lee.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, we're like, when they say I'm coming off the set, they be like,
right, a real pillar in the culture. Like, niggas feel him.
Yeah, you know. I want people to feel like I stand up when I pee.
Exactly.
You know, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I want people to feel like,
okay.
I know her. No, I'm just saying, sorry.
No, real shit.
Sorry. Yeah, but that's how I feel, though.
No,
I've always been like that, though.
Right.
Damo's always since 4th grade can tell you that. I've always been like that. I always knew that I was going to be a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, Damo is such a great friend to me because when I was in the 4th grade, I was putting somebody in jail for child abuse.
Right.
You feel me? He was my friend. I was beating the shit out of little boys at 74. I ain't gonna lie. I was beating the shit out of boys. I probably should. I was like, you know, Barbara, just chill. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I said this interview, even though I had a gang of shit going on there, baby, like, oh my God, I wanted to make sure that I gave it great. You feel me? Because y'all got some great shit going on. You feel me? Y'all gonna really do some great things. You feel me? That's why I asked, like, what do you want out of this? Because if people just say they want to have a great team and be around people that got money, you already got that. Right. You feel me? Right. So I realized a lot of people got to want to have a self in it and want to, you know, mean something in it. Because just having money, having trinkets and all that don't really mean nothing when you're around it.
Exactly.
Because some people are okay with being around a millionaire than having the million.
Exactly.
You feel me? So
I need the bread.
I want my own bread. You know what I'm saying?
Locals.
That's why I don't want to use nobody's studio no more.
Exactly.
It's time for me to get on my own. If there's anybody out there who wants to sponsor me, let me know. I'm looking for a sponsor. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? So the last couple of questions I wanted to ask you was like about personal. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If you can give it look back at your life, what adversities that you have faced, because Damo said that I wanted to make sure that I let people know your story, that there is some things that people need to know about you that they don't know. What is something about you that people don't know that they need to know?
Man, as much as people think that I got it together, and I've always held it together, it was a time and period where I was making decisions not for me, and it seemed like it was just I was taking the burden on for a long period of time, and you know, making decisions in that of love for my parents, for my family, and none of those decisions were for me. They was all for other people, and I just made it look good for a long period of time.
Because I was telling him that I wanted to talk about how hard it is for black men. You feel me? And he was like, man, I got somebody that you know, you have a pressure on you to be the greatest athlete from people. When you got this big presence, people like, nigga, I know you play ball. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So how do you deal with that as far as like, now I'm talking about like just mental health space. You feel me? Like, we know now that what you got going as an artist, but you like as a man, what is the pressure like now to be a great artist? Your parents are great musically, and you were supposed to be with this great NFL star. Yeah. You feel me? What is the pressure like now to be successful and give your people that wealth that they thought that you were supposed to because of your size?
I think that it kind of all barrels down to like really just honoring my pursuit. I think I had this conversation with my father, and I think a lot of young men need to do the same thing. When I sat and talked with my pops and I told him, you know what, pops, I feel like it's a lot of pressure on me to try to make it. He sat and told me, and he said, you know what, first thing is, I love you. I don't love the football player. I love you and I honor you. He said, you my son before anything. So I don't give a fuck what you decide to do. He said, nigga, if you played the violin, I was going to love you the same way. So
did that make you cry?
Yeah. Because first of all, my pop's not a real emotional dude. But for him to say, bro, you can let that shit go if that's not what you want to do. He said, I always wanted you to do it because it was what you loved. If it's not what you love no more, if you want to take music seriously, he said, I'm going to be the same way. I'm going to be the same dad that was coaching you all them years through this music shit. He was like, so that kind of took a release off my shoulders. I think if a lot of young men were able to express themselves to whoever their role model is, whoever that person that is in their heart, and see that they're not disappointing them and making the transition, it'd be a lot more valuable.
Was the conversation different with your mom?
No, she was already.
Well, you're a mama's boy, so that's a different.
She like, baby, get on.
If you would have thought he wanted to be, I think with mamas, you could tell your mom he wanted to be a professional cookie maker, and she would have been okay with it.
You know what? She's the enforcer though. Like, Pops used to be on some like, he's so overprotected because of how he grew up. He'd be like, just don't let that nigga take the trash out. You know where we live at? You can't do that. My mom like, man, let that nigga go outside, take the trash out. He ain't raising no mark. That's how she came. So she was really the tough one. Like, you know, she moved from Detroit to Watts, so she done.
So how do you deal with that in everyday life, knowing like, okay, I'm trying to. Do you live every day trying to feel like I need to fulfill this mission of being successful through music because of this is my second chapter?
Absolutely.
If music does not work out, I know it is. Don't say don't mark me my words. No. You feel me? But what would be the game plan through this process to make sure that you fall on your feet no matter what?
While I'm doing this, I'm pursuing my master's because I want to be an agent. That's always been really
be a what?
An agent, NFL agent.
Oh, okay, sure, okay. Yeah. You say if your son's looking for an agent,
for sure,
got you.
Come talk to me. We really know the ins and outs of this NIL and how to do this marketing and everything.
Cause y'all got like a team of y'all, ain't y'all?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, that's the inside scoop. There's a team of them. They done got kids played everywhere. If you give your 15-year-old self some advice, looking back, what would you tell your 15-year-old self?
15.
Yeah, if you could tell your 15-year-old self, my fat ass is sweating. Boy, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness.
15-year-old.
If you could talk directly into the camera at your 15-year-old self, what would you tell your 15-year-old self?
Make them decisions for you. Don't make them for nobody else.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. So, if it doesn't work out, you're definitely going to be an agent for these NFL. Getting paid off these, getting these people signed. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Click like a 40 Glock.
That's
okay?
Crazy.
Now, 40 Glock is clicking. You feel me? So, yeah. If you had to pick between J. Cole or Drake's freestyle clap they back they did.
Clap back Drake's.
You like Drake's? What did you like about it?
I always love when it's everybody, one man versus everybody. So I do like that he addressing every nigga in there.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah. But to me, it just like, I don't know. I feel like when people do something that like how they regularly sound as a clap back, it just sound like Humpty Dumpty fell on the wall and Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Damn.
But it was cool though. Yeah. Okay, Sprite or Pepsi?
I don't drink soda.
You don't drink soda? That's good. Okay, McDonald's or Jack in the Box?
Damn.
You from Long Beach, man. Come on, which one y'all got? McDonald's? Yeah. You're definitely from Long Beach. Everybody from LA already know you go to Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box is cool.
Okay, anyways. Monica, I usually always ask people Monica or Brandy. You already said Brandy. Fired. You feel what I'm saying? Fired. Tupac or Biggie?
Pac.
Okay. Nas or Jay-Z?
Nas.
Why?
Better purist. Talk more. And either one.
Oh, you just didn't want to go shopping. You just didn't want to go shopping.
We're not going shopping.
Okay, Jay-Z gonna take you shopping.
Leave that for the bad boys and shit.
Yeah, okay.
Take that.
I miss. They can put a bad boy patch on here. I know some bad boys. I'll bring some. I know some. I'll figure out somebody that wanna come.
Yeah.
You feel me? But anyways, back to what I was gonna say. Nicki Minaj or Big Lotto?
Nicki. Yeah.
For real?
For sure.
Okay, Nicki or Lil' Kim?
Nicki.
And why would you say that?
I think Nicki called. I ain't gonna lie. I love Lil' Kim. She said she can make a Sprite can disappear in her mouth. So I do honor that. But
look at Bang over there. He's like, yeah.
But you know, I grew up on Nicki. I didn't get enough of Kim in that area.
Yeah, see, I think that's what it is. Like, how old are you, 15?
See? I'm 25.
Yeah, 25. So I can understand you being 15 why you would say that. But I'm gonna let you know right now. Y'all wouldn't have no Nicki Minaj
without Kim.
Without Little Kim. You feel me? Y'all, I feel like there's no seniority in this rap game. You feel me? That's the problem. Right. So anyways, who's the hottest rapper on the West Coast? Who's the hottest rapper on the West Coast? Because it's all this beef everybody's saying. I can't answer.
It's Kendrick Lamar. If it's not Kendrick, I want to say it's either Big Sad or Mozzie.
Okay. Big Sad or Mozzie. Mozzie recorded some of his album in his studio.
That nigga is come on now.
Yeah.
That nigga's the boy.
Mozzie got my vote too.
The fella,
Yeah, to me it's Mozzie and Wally, who's like one of my favorite. I do got a lot of love for Zoe Osama. He did do something for the West Coast, you feel me? But I think it's too early to say he is the best of the West Coast because I feel like I drove from California to Atlanta and back listening to Wally. You feel me? And can listen to everywhere, and he took me through a journey. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Who is your favorite member of NWA?
Cube.
Cube, and why?
Mogul.
He just want to be in a movie. No, I'm just playing. For real. Tap in. You feel me? Okay, and who's your favorite female West Coast rapper? Who's the best female rapper on the West Coast?
If I'm being honest, it's probably one that's up and coming right now. Her name T-Spokes.
T-Spokes.
She cold.
T-Spokes is hard. Give it up to T-Spokes. That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? Yeah. I love Ashanti Major. You feel me?
She's hard too.
Ashanti Major is very versatile, but her hustle game is immaculate. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Having the pleasure of knowing her for as long as I have, back when I first seen her in Vegas, almost 10 years ago. You feel me? She's a dope rapper. You feel me? A lady for sure got up next. You feel me? I love Yard Down Mimi. You feel me? But yeah, you feel me? But that's who you say.
Yeah.
That's who you say. Who is the best West Coast producer? Popping right now. You 15, so I already know who you gonna say.
Who you think I'm gonna say?
Hey, this is a pop quiz, baby. You gotta have your own answers.
The hottest, I'm gonna say Zay Coronado.
Zay Coronado.
Yeah.
You dug deep for that one.
Yeah.
And why'd you pick him?
That's the guy.
Yeah, he is the guy. He's definitely a musical genius.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I could pick best yet.
Yeah, he young in it, but you know.
But okay. That was sentimental. Pick another answer. Because we go past the sentimental and get to the facts. Billboard track, who when you go to the club, who you always hear, who's always popping, who's always making people go crazy.
On the West Coast?
That's where I'm from. I don't know. I mean, I ain't asking about the East Coast.
Ron Cole.
Who?
Ron Cole.
Yeah, Ron Cole.
He cold.
I'll give Ron Cole.
He cold.
Ron Cole. Everybody know G5 Cole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
G5 coded. He might be colder than Ron.
I have to give it to G5 because I've made sure that everybody has got a record from G5.
That's hard.
Anytime anybody asks me, I feel it's either day one or G5.
Right.
You feel me? But it goes in that order as far as day one first. You feel me? Because day one, you feel me? You know, shout out to Battle Cat, shout out to everybody else. But day one to me is viral. Yeah, Battle Cat is Battle Cat. You know what I'm saying?
You know, legend.
Yeah, legend. You feel me? But it's definitely G5 for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's irritating, get on my nerves, but G5 is it. But DJ West Coast is killing the world with this Joe Moses shit right now.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Joe Moses is killing it right now. You feel me? Who is your favorite of all time right now? Popping like you 25. Who would I have to listen to if I was in your car? Who would I have to listen to, forced to listen to?
Probably Sad.
Big Sad? You a Big Sad fan?
I like Sad, man.
That's what I'm talking. Shout out to Big Sad 1900, you know what I'm saying? I mess with him, Saint, all of them, D3 Gasman and all of them, you feel me? They really got it popping, you feel me? So I had to dig in your head. I know where you are musically, what you got going on, what you got next, you feel me? I got a little snippet of your 15-year-old experience with hip hop, you know what I'm saying, and all that, you feel me? So yeah, y'all know what it is. I'm your girl Barbie Velvet. This is my man's gonna let them know your name again and where they can find your music.
Duke562, aka the 5-star, man. You can find it on all distributing platforms everywhere.
Yeah, shout out to World Domination and all that. You know what the deal is. I'm your girl Barbie Velvet. We're here at the Lit Recording Studios, you feel me? I got Joffy in here helping me out with the cameras and all that, you feel me? Y'all know what it is, and it's a wrap.
Yep, it's your boy Duke562, the East Side 5-star, man. Shout out Barbie at Wise.